Well, hello there, Nova here. So this is going to be the very first of a series of videos I'm doing for Halloween 2015. I'm going to show you step by step everything that I'm making, I'm customizing to put together to create my costume. Now this year I am going to attempt to be the other mother from Coraline. If you haven't heard of that, you must watch that movie, but this is what she looks like here. Now obviously it's kind of a crazy monster look, so I'm just going to try and do a drag inspired look. I haven't got it all worked out in my head yet, but I've got some ideas, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to get to experiment with it all with you guys. So the first thing I'm going to make is her button eyes. Now I bought perfect buttons on eBay, but the only thing is I plan on hitting the clubs this Halloween, and I don't really know how good my vision is going to be looking through these. Like, I can kind of see some things. It's not as bad as you'd expect, but if I've had a few drinks, I don't like my chances of these. So what I'm going to do is try to create buttons that you can actually see through. The first thing I bought was a cheap as shit pair of John Lennon style costume sunglasses off eBay. They were like about £3, but all I want are these lenses. They're exactly the same size as these buttons, so I'm just going to pop these out now. Now these I can actually see through no problem, especially if I put black makeup behind. I think it's going to be the perfect effect. But they don't really look like buttons at the moment, they look kind of more like those sunglasses Lady Gaga wore in the paparazzi video. So to make them look more like buttons, I've got some black electrical cable here. And I'm going to try and give them a rim around the edge. So let's just cut some to size. That seems about right. So I'm using a glue gun to do this. Hopefully it's not going to melt this plastic, that'd be embarrassing. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Now to make sure this is nice and flush, I'm just going to go around the edge with some extra hot glue. And then, to make sure it's nice and black and not white or transparent like hot glue can sometimes go, I've got a Sharpie, so I'll just touch that up there. Looking good. Just get my Sharpie. Colour in these bits. And the last thing I'm going to do to really make it look like a button, so at the moment it kind of just looks like a sunglasses lens, I'm going to do these sort of holes. And instead of punching in holes, I thought to really get the glint that these button eyes have in the movie, I'm going to draw little circles in a silver Sharpie. There we go. And that makes my visibility so much better than with this. So I'm just going to repeat everything I've done on the second lens, and then I will have a go at wearing them, and you guys can get an idea of what the final effect is going to be. So here are my buttons all complete, and I'm going to put them on, see what they look like. Now again, this is all experimental, it's the first time I'm doing this for you guys, so if this cocks up, you're going to have to bear with me. but I'm going to be using spirit gum to apply this, so I'm thinking, let's have a look. Just some on the top and the bottom should do it. Haha. These are basically done, but they're not quite dry, so I'm sure they will fall off. But I think the effect is really good. Visibility is not fantastic, but it's much better than having these black buttons over your eyes. It's almost a bit like wearing circle lenses. Like, I can see things, but it's like my vision's kind of restricted. I definitely think it's going to be perfect for the other mother. I've seen a few cosplayers tackle this in a few different ways. I've seen people stick actual buttons on, which I suppose is great for a photo shoot, but the visibility for a night out is really, really poor. And then I've also seen people actually use sunglasses and make the nose piece transparent, which I thought was really clever, but I just feel like you are just going to see the nose piece. I didn't quite like the idea of that. So this way, I'm basically combining with two different ideas, and I've just made sunglasses into the buttons, and I think it works really well. These buttons, of course, don't have to be used just for the other mother. I suppose they'd be really good for kind of a ragdoll look, or any other kind of spooky doll-like look you're going for Halloween. Stay tuned for more of my Halloween videos this year as I put together the other mother piece by piece. Subscribe to our channel, it's youtube.com/Novympia, and all my social media is in the description below. I'll speak to you soon. Bye!